And got inside. Now I'm heading over to building 150. Hopefully it's not that long to walk. Looking. Oh yeah, here. Elevators to building 150. Yay! Finally!
Bring on the fire, bring on the rain. Nothing can take you down. Crashing like thunder, steel in your veins. Nothing can take you down.
This is part 3 of the story of how Derek broke his leg. For part 2, click the link above, or for both parts, click the links in the description box below. Now let's get to the video. Hi everybody, I made it. Got a handsome haircut. They gave you a haircut?
Yeah, I had to ask for one.
And they came and gave you one?
Yeah, one of the health aides does.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Like, yeah, it worked out nice because I was starting to look like Fabio.
Yeah, your hair was already long. I look like a hot mess. But I'm glad there you are. Everybody, he's alive in the bed.
Just barely.
At the VA.
The reason we didn't do a standard fiberglass
Cast.
is that the word I'm looking for?
Mm-hmm. Cast.
Yes, the reason we don't do a standard cast is that because of the spinal cord injury and the mitigated sensation on the skin, they're worried about skin breakdown and pressure ulcers.
So this way you can check it and stuff and
Yep.
make sure there's no pressure sores anywhere
Correct.
and clean it.
Correctamundo.
So after you get your splint on Monday, what is the plan after that?
So they'll mold the splint to me and put her on Monday, and then Monday afternoon or maybe Tuesday I'll see Tamara and Maria from PT and we'll do some practice drills, transferring from chair to bed, bed to chair, to the toilet, shower, all those daily activities we do to make sure I got a handle on it with this leg extended.
And are they equipping your wheelchair or something?
Yes. So if you take a quick notice,
There's his wheelchair.
that's the wheelchair. And right there on the right tube, one closest to you,
Here.
right there, they were going to build an arm kind of in the shape of a triangle. It'll clamp to my chair up here and stick straight out with a support leg coming down, clamping to my wheelchair, and it'll be cupped for my leg to rest on. And the cool thing is they're gonna do it with 3D printing.
Very cool.
That's kind of cool, unless something goes terribly wrong and they end up having to make one out of old parts. But the plan is right now to make it 3D.
And and then how long, what's the length of time all this is going to go on, or you don't know, or when do they re-x-ray and see if it's healed up?
I'm supposed to come back and see ortho in 4 weeks. And then ortho says after 4 weeks, they might allow a change in the angle on my leg. Instead of being straight out, I might be able to bend it, which is good.
Because you can't drive with it straight out, obviously.
You can't do much with the damn leg sticking straight out like this. I mean, it makes a great battering ram.
But you've been in bed almost 2 weeks now. It's 12 days.
Living the life. Yep. So we're getting there, man. We'll be home pretty quick. And
You won't be traveling very quickly.
we will not be traveling for a few weeks.
I think the only thing that you can do, or you'll be able to do, is the June Oregon meetup.
Yeah, I'll make the Oregon meetup. Part of the reason it's taken so long is the break I can't even break my leg right. So the way the leg broke, it looks like when I fell to my side and out of the wheelchair, my right leg got kind of caught. My toe got caught in between the foot pads because my feet were up, raised, extended. It looks like it caused me to really spin as I was going out, and then my knee kind of slammed onto the concrete patio because the break, the bottom of the femur, there's these two knuckles that form the top half of the knee, and the shaft of my femur, right where it starts to flare out into those two knuckles, right at the base of that it's cracked around, and it shoved down about a 1/4 inch into the two knuckle part. It's kind of like if you took a button mushroom and you turned it upside down and you kind of push the stem down into it a little bit. That's really what the x-rays look like. It's kind of nasty. So I'm assuming that it happened when my knee came down and slammed into the concrete. But I mean, who knows?
It wouldn't have been as long if you were not a spinal cord injury patient. You would have been screaming bloody murder if your leg was broke like that.
Yeah,
But considering
this hurt, I'm not lying. My entire leg throbbed, and I couldn't tell you why. It was just, well, something's wrong, and I was sick. I puked. My head was so just nauseous. I was, something's wrong, man. I just didn't know what it was. I didn't eat for like 4 days straight. I was like, and then my legs swelled up.
But the bruising was in a weird spot. The bruising was not where the break was. The bruising was way high in the groin, which is very bizarre.
So yeah, it got
like you were bruised up down there.
The inside of my thigh, almost to the knee. It was rough. And then
but you handled it at home for at least a week.
A week.
But you were at home with your leg up on some towels and pillows raised with the brace on it already, so that was good.
That was it, yeah. I can't imagine, as much as this hurt, on a scale of 1 to 100, I'm going to tell you that I have about 3% sensation. I think that's a pretty accurate representation. And so if I'm only getting 3% of what this hurt, like, dude, I'm telling you, if my sensation is mitigated and it hurt that bad, well, that ain't right. It ain't right by no measure. As far as the leg goes, I am wrapped up in this hard splint cast thing until at least April 8th, with my orthopedic follow-up. They want me to arrive an hour early so I can go to x-ray and have all the x-rays redone. Then I'll see the doctor and they'll give me an answer, whether I take it off or whether we go into surgery, or whether I gotta, just leave it on. I don't know. There's so much stuff up in the air that is unsure and uncertain that it makes it makes life kind of hard, inconvenient, and you got to take one step at a time.
The support holding that they made holding your leg up, how did they end up making it?
This is custom, man. This is one off. So it's just leftover parts. The the prosthetic department at the VA has a 3D printer, but they were leery of doing this kind of custom work without FDA approval. So what we ended up doing was taking different parts, scavenged off different chairs and equipment, and improvising. A couple of weeks and we will be right like rain